Okay, now let's animate the scene. If we go down to Sky, we're going to go to Transform and then Position. We click on the stopwatch and that creates the first keyframe. Now, I want the animation to stay still for just a moment, so I'm going to take the timeline and go about a second into the video. Now, I'm going to add a keyframe here, and that's our first paused moment. Nothing happens. Now, I'm going to jump all the way to 15 seconds, approximately, and this is going to be the midway point. I click that, and now I grab the sky's position here, and I drag it down. And you can see everything's moving down with it. Now I've run out of space, so I'm going to go back over here, click on this again and drag it away until we reach the top. You see, if I move it any more, the black comes in. So here is the top position. Now, this is going to be the highest it's going to go. Now I'm going to go all along to just about a second out from the end, put another keyframe in, and drag everything back down again. Now, finally, we go to the very end and stick in our final keyframe. Now what we do, if we preview this, we'll see that the balloon goes up, it reaches the top, and it comes back down again. Now, you might notice that this movement isn't very smooth. So what we can do is stabilize this. What we can do is if we select keyframes like this, I've selected these keyframes by highlighting them. You right click them and we go to keyframe assistant and go to easy ease. What that does is it smooths out the animation. So if I press play now, you'll see there's a little bit of a slow delay for where it starts, and when it gets up to the top, it'll start to slow down again, and so it slowly comes to a stop and slowly accelerates as it goes back down again. This is called easy ease, and it helps you create slightly more natural movement in your video. Excellent. So this is us having an animation. So I'm going to save it. Save as. Saving it as balloon ride. And then file, export, add to media encoder Q. This will pop up media encoder and take you through the encoding process. Now I have covered this again in a separate video, but I'm just going to cover it again really quickly if we have enough time. Yes. Your project will appear up here once the computer is started. Right, H.264 is right, high bit rate. Just make sure you're saving to the right area. You might want to save to the desktop just for now. Check the name, hit save, and hit the green Start Queue button. This will encode your file.